Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow! You know what this means. You know when you see the Eiffel Tower with the roses. This is so symbolic of me. Eiffel Tower with roses. Rosie Rosette. Paris. Anyway, favorite city. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Okay, let's jump into it. Let's read these COVID things because this is just dismal. What is going on in this world regarding COVID? Okay, so let's get it. Let's kick the ballistics. Let's kick these statistics. Oh my God. All right. Okay, my heart always goes up. In California, this is really bad. In California has 1.96 million cases of COVID. In the past 24 hours, 43,408 people have contracted the COVID virus. Excuse me? As far as deaths, California has 23,165 deaths in the past 24 hours. 244 people have passed away from the COVID virus. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm stuffed up. Okay, as far as the United States, 18.3 million people have contracted the COVID virus. 2,002 people contracted it within the past 24 hours. As far as deaths, 323,000 people have died from COVID. In the past 24 hours, 1,963 have died. Almost 2,000 people died of COVID within the past 24 hours. This is really bad. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. 323,000 people have passed away. Almost 2,000 people passed away in the past 24 hours. That's really bad. 244 people. Listen. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look at my videos. COVID-19 updates. I've been doing this since March. Okay, I have been tracking these numbers, not daily, maybe, a couple times a week, but I've been tracking. Look at these videos. I thought that it would be okay. It will be okay. It's not. And for the fact that this standing president, Donald Trump, he never even talked. You never even see him on TV talking about it. This is a major pandemic. It's disgusting. It definitely is. Okay, let's go to Florida. Okay, Florida, this is really disgusting. Okay, so Florida has 1.22 million cases of COVID. That's weird. You know what? They don't do things right. And okay, so under total cases, they have 1.22 million. Usually right under here is where they have, the people who caught it within the past 24 hours. They didn't do that. So I'm looking over here because for some reason, whoever didn't put it down under there. So in the last 24 hours, they have 11,015 people contracted the virus in Florida. Florida has 20,753 deaths. They don't have how many people died in the last 24 hours. So I can't give you information that they don't have. Look, you see how they usually have, right under the total cases. They usually have how many people caught in within the past 24 hours. They don't have that. They usually have how many people died within the past 24 hours. They don't have that. They only have that it was 11,015 people who contracted it on the graph. I mean, I can call someone, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, so Florida. We have Florida. We did California. Let's do Texas. Sorry, it's a little backwards today. Okay, so Texas has 1.63 million people who have the virus. 16,940 people contracted it within the past 24 hours, or tested it, contracted or test positive for it or whatever. Okay. As far as deaths, Texas has more than California. And California has been on lockdown longer than Texas. I don't know the correlations. I honestly don't know the correlations. But Texas has 26,363 deaths in the past 24 hours. 216 people died. So there was a spike, but it looks like it's going down in Texas. You see, there was a spike, but it looks like it's going down. Okay. Okay, so let's do, you know what? While we're here, let's do Georgia. Because we haven't visited them in a while. All right. Oh, Georgia. Okay, well, no wonder they're not. I wonder what's going on in Georgia that they're not, they don't have a large number of cases. Okay. Or new cases. So Georgia has 580,000 cases. They have, in the past 24 hours, they have 3,647. As far as deaths, they have 10,135. It doesn't say how many deaths happened in Georgia within the past 24 hours. And here is the graph. But actually, Georgia's really doing good. That's not a lot of deaths. That's like a third of the cases that California has. Sorry that I'm looking that way, but there was an accident on this bridge, and I can see it. Okay, so I mean, you know, it could be better, but Georgia's it's not really that bad. Okay, New York. Now, did you guys hear about how I live in Santa Clara County? I don't know if I said this on the last video, but Santa Clara County and San Francisco County, if you fly in here, you have to quarantine for 10 days. Yes, you have to quarantine for 10 days. And I just don't know what's going to happen for Christmas. Like I said, I'm not celebrating Christmas on Christmas. I guess my son and I, we're going to exchange gifts on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday. So that's when we're going to do our celebration or whatever. But, you know, as far as people congregating and getting together, don't do it. Stay at home. It's not worth it. I had to get some medicine from the pharmacy for my ankle today. And, you know, they wanted me to touch a pin. And listen, I already had a phobia with touching surfaces and bacteria and sitting on stuff or whatever before COVID. Ever since I watched Contagion years ago, I really don't like sitting on different surfaces. On my car, I have towels that I take the towels out and I bleach them when I wash them, and I put the towels back on my seats in my car. You can't touch any surface in my car. I mean, as far as, you know, cloth surfaces, I just think that's disgusting. And I was at the doctor yesterday, and I don't like sitting on shared surfaces. The fact of bacteria. And then I was at Walmart today. They wanted me to touch a pen to sign. I was like, I can't do it. I can't. I really have a phobia, anxiety. I think that's what it's called. I have high anxiety with touching things that I know multiple people have touched. You know, when you're at the DMV, they want you to sign. They want you to, you know, put your finger there. No, have you cleaned it out? And, you know, those keypads at the grocery stores, I hate touching that. I hate touching that because They don't clean it after every person, and it's disgusting. And like when I was at Walmart, my son was like, "Oh, mom, here's the hand wash or hand sanitizer." I said, "No, I don't think that all works." And that's how we got here. People don't want to wear masks. They don't want to wash hands. What were you guys doing before COVID? Because you weren't washing hands, it just, yeah. And they weren't cleaning the surfaces. And you know what? I don't think they were doing it, especially in California, the way they should be. Like someone should clean the surfaces, like at the gas station pumps. That needs to be sanitized at least once a day. No, every hour. Excuse me, every hour. Those gas pump handles, they need to be sanitized. This is the height of the pandemic in California. Not so much Northern California, but Southern California. Look, all of the ICU rooms are at capacity. Like, what are they going to do? And they're not going to have any space after Christmas because, as I said before, people are going to congregate. That's what entitled Americans do. Even though it's a pandemic, they feel that they should be entitled to congregate with their families, even though it's a pandemic. But see, if they, put martial law down, then, what? Okay. All that being said, so New York City, not New York State, New York City has 392,000 cases. In the past 24 hours, 9,400. Well, I don't know. Okay. I don't know for New York City because it's not giving me this information. But okay, so New York City has 392,000 cases. As far as deaths, they have 24,768 deaths. New York City has more deaths from COVID than California. New York City only has, a few million. California has 40 million. All right. And New York City still has more cases than California. How many people are in New York? What's the population of New York City? Let's see, because I need to, that's an ugly correlation. Okay. NYC population 2020. Oh, what? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so New York City, they have more than a couple million. They have 8. Is that New York City or New York City? Yeah, New York City has 18 million people. Whoa. There's half. That's a lot of people for one city. Anyway, so New York City has 18 million people. Okay. But still, that's still half of California. So New York City has half the population of California, but yet more deaths. All right. New York State has 871,000 cases. New York State has 871,000 cases. It doesn't say how many deaths you have in New York. It doesn't say how many new cases were contracted within the past 24 hours. They don't have that data today. I don't know why. As far as deaths, they have 36,300. It doesn't say how many people died in the past 24 hours. Why? I don't know. I'm not making this up. I don't make these. Talk to the CDC or the White House. I don't know who else is in charge of that. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully with the vaccine, because listen, I understand I'm Black. I understand that, the Tuskegee experiment. I understand that vaccinating your kids, all of whatever, that's an issue or whatever. But I'm a woman of a particular age. I'm 51. I'm on the cusp of being a senior citizen, but I have an AARP card. So I consider myself a senior citizen. Maybe I don't look like that. No one believes me when I tell them how old I am or whatever. I mean, I guess 65 is senior citizen. I don't know. But I'm getting old, okay? And I like to travel. So, You guys heard about how they're blocking everyone from London. No one can go in and out. So with all that being said, I wonder how much is a dollar. Has the dollar gone down or whatever? Dollar ratio to the what is what is the pound? Dollar to pound. So oh, it's still not good. Because $1 is 75. Yeah. I need it to be yeah. Yeah. So $1 equals um, a third of a dollar, 75 cents. Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought that. Well, what about the euro? I thought that it would have fallen with everything that's going on. Okay, as far as the euro, oh, okay. So $1 equals 82 cents euro, whatever. I just need it to be equal. Anyway, I don't know. I need to get the vaccine. I probably will not be able to get it until sometime next year. I want to get my tummy tug. I need to get on a plane and get away from California. I need to, go somewhere. I need to get back to Africa. I want to go to Cuba. I want to go to Argentina. I need to get to Tokyo. I need to go to Bali. I haven't gone to Singapore. You see what I'm saying? I haven't gone to New Zealand. I haven't gone to Australia. Like all these places were supposed to be, on the itinerary for 2020. No, that's okay. That's okay. But I'm saying all that to say I need that vaccine. Okay, because I don't want to die. I don't want to contract it. I don't want to get sick. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I can get my hands on a vaccine, let me tell you, I am taking it. Did you see Dr. Fauci? I used to say Fucci. Dr. Fauci, he took it today. I think the president-elect Biden and his wife got it the other day. Harris and her husband, I think they're getting it sometime next week. But you would think that it would be Biden, Harris, Fauci, or Fauci, Biden, Harris. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe she's trying to figure out, okay, well, let Biden take it first and make sure he's okay before I take it, because if something happens to him, then I will still be alive, because Kamala Harris, if I'm 51, I think she's like 55. She's a couple years older than me. I thought she was a lot older than me. Not by the way she looks. She doesn't look a lot older than me, but by her accomplishments. I didn't realize that she was only a few years older than me. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. My body's already changing in a certain direction, and you take the virus medicine, the vaccine, and what else is going to change? You know what I'm saying? So they have all these funny pictures of before the vaccination and then afterwards. And let me tell you, the mutations of it all is just insane. It is so funny. The internet, you guys really need to calm down. But yeah, so let's hope that, with 2021 brings a better, let's hope we get back to normal. Okay. I'm about to go into some other things or whatever. So that's it for the COVID-19 update. And I will see you next time. I will make a video tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.